This is the Zack Die Krone puzzle from Stephan Baumegger, one of the best bird puzzle designers in the world, hands down, the same that created the Excalibur puzzle that we are still solving. The Zack Die Krone has only 3 pieces and 1 cage, but takes a whopping 32 moves to take out the pieces. And the burr is a level 21-8-3, which means it takes 21 moves to take the first piece out, 8 more moves to take the second piece out, and 3 more moves to take the third piece out of the cage. The cage is really interesting because it has 2 holes in it, and the pieces seem pretty loose from the start. In this video, I'm gonna try and remove the pieces from the cage and put them back together for the first time. My strategy here is to move back and forth until I remember everything in order to be able to put the pieces back together to the beginning position. When you do this in the right way, this is really satisfying. You should stick to the end to enjoy the really beautiful sequence that these beautiful woods made by Pelikan make, and I hope you will enjoy it. Turned off for some reason. There's a magnet here, so we decided that this was gonna be the bottom layer. And now 1, 2, 3. This moves then here, I guess. 4, 5, 6, 7. This is now all the way back here. Let's do 8. It's stuck there. Okay, from here, I think, no, I cannot move that. It also moves here. Seems like there's gonna be a lot of dead ends. So, because it also moves up from the very beginning. And then this moves down all the way while these 2 are up. Very maze-like. There's really a lot of movements here. Pretty confusing, to be honest. So now I move this there. Move this up and now this down. Still stuck there. Probably that is not the beginning. That is not how it started this. So I guess the first move would be to release this like that. Now maybe I can move this there. So I can go here. Move this up once again. Cannot go there yet. Oh, here you go. So I moved this piece on the frame. Let's see how I move this back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it stuck here? It might be stuck. Let's see if I can move it onto this part of the frame instead. So the bottom. Oh, I switched from the front. I'm not in the front anymore. There, and then up. So this does a really interesting orbit. Starts at least to do an orbit. Drop this down, then move it up. Should move it behind that. Just like this. Now from here, you can move this back to the beginning position. Now that is phase 1, moving this there. I like to look at each step, each like major part of the puzzle as phase. So the first phase here is to move this from here to here. Then it's really easy to remember what I need to do. And now I'm back to the beginning, but this piece is now there. Probably allows me new moves to be done. Let's see if I can now move this here. So when this is here, I can probably now release something else. I can almost release this. It's not fully released yet. I can also move this on here, which is pretty cool. Would like to move this piece to the right so it hangs on to the edge. I think it would be helpful. 12 minutes in. I mean, I got the first phase, I think. It could also be a dead end. I mean, it also is possible that I did all that for nothing. It could always be the case. I just hope it's not. Insane how we managed to make a 3-piece puzzle so tricky. Usually the frame, I don't know why, but it makes the puzzle so much more complicated. Probably because it restricts a lot of movements. Okay, so I managed to move this part here. Maybe I can move that one out just once more. Okay, this one here, which is nice. Now everything is kind of stuck. Instead of this, maybe? So not everything is stuck then. This is stuck there though. I must move that here first. Move that. I should be able to move this out of the frame, but I cannot. This one up there, this one up there. Now that went down. Interesting. Don't think I ever arrived to this area. Okay, back to the beginning. Back again to the beginning. I'm circling myself away every time, back and forth, and wow, look at how beautiful this puzzle is. It looks so nice, and the woods are amazing. Wow, this looked so much easier than it is. I mean, 30 something moves is a lot. It's still not Excalibur, it's still not 120 moves. For this amount of pieces, I don't think you could see a puzzle harder than this. So that is phase one. Still stuck here, 30 minutes later, stuck at the same place. Stuckity stuck. And again, I go back to the beginning. I'm circling around the same area for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Cannot seem to find this next step for this. So much harder than I thought. All I'm saying to myself this past hour is, how hard can it be? Turns out it's pretty hard, this thing. Classic Stephan, being the crazy designer he is, somehow finding to make the simplest looking puzzles really hard. I made a mistake. Just because the puzzle has only 3 pieces does not mean it's simple, because look at how complicated each piece is. So hard. This is really so confusing. I may have felt into a bias, because after you solve something for a long time and you're stuck, then you start seeing things as a given. And usually that's when you start getting stuck and progress stops. I'll be calling quits for today soon, but that doesn't mean we're done with the puzzle. I would really like to have this piece here. If I do that, then we'll be able to do the movements required. What? You saw that? I removed it from here, but I don't think that's the intended way. No rotations are required. Technically, I took out the first piece, but that is not how it should be solved. I think to solve this, I would need to change my method. Now I will observe every move really closely. There's really a lot of possibilities, but only one path would be right. I have this hole and I want to move it on top of the frame. At some point I will need to do that. If I manage to actually make this arrive here in some way, then I can solve the puzzle. This goes there. Probably move this up somehow before I try to do that. Didn't want that to happen. There we go. Move this here. This locks it, but I was here already. It's not a new place. Right here. Oh, that's actually new. Cannot move it to the right now. What can I do? Basically came from here to the other side, like that. Could move it all the way too. Oh, so I moved this here. Now, this is in a better place because instead of being around this is here. And that's actually much better. The difference between this place and the place I was here is that there it was around the cage and here it is free. So it can move like this easily. So this probably will allow me to move somehow the other piece around the cage the way I wanted to. Like this. Wow, that's a really long movement. And from here, oh my god, that is so satisfying. Did you see that? Did you see that? Wow, this is insane. It went here like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way here. I was actually right. Okay, this is how the two pieces are aligned now. So next, I will move it back. I actually remember pretty well how this was aligned right there. It's something like that. There's no other way for this to work. And this goes right here like this. Yeah, so now that I know that I remember it, this is the first piece to go out. Just like that, I really make sure not to forget how I place this piece, because if I forget, I will need to try and figure it out from the disassembly from the beginning, and I don't think I can do that. So next, there's actually 7 more steps to remove the second piece. It's not even the end. Now let's see what I can do. Yeah, so still this piece is acting like a key piece, really important one. This time I can move this to this position and then remove this piece. And now I can remove this piece from here. Actually, the puzzle is now taken apart. You can see the 3 pieces. I will show it to you really carefully not to forget how it was. This was the most problematic piece with the magnet. This is the piece that goes right here. And I think it's actually the same as the other piece. Yeah, these 2 pieces are the same. That is crazy. Really nice design. And this is the frame, as you can see. It's been almost 2 hours to disassemble it, but now we're putting it back. So first, this piece was here, and I took this piece and put it there. This needed to be here for these 2 to lock back together. Really cool, amazing. Then I took this one, and this had to be just like this. So, like this, I put this there, like that. I move it back and then up all the way, and this should go back inside with the whole structure. I can now make sure that I can see this, and the next phase is to move this right there. Everything goes back, and the puzzle is solved. Wow, this took almost 2 hours. What a solve. It was really crazy. 32 moves, my friends. 32 moves to solve this 3-piece caged burr puzzle. Zack Die Krone. What a puzzle. That was insane. Actually, let me know what did you think about the solution. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.